and welcome back to the YouTube channel. I hope you are doing great. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Father's Day. You remember I told you I was going to bring you more about this real estate company in Cameroon. So this video you're about to watch is just for you to learn about all their services, everything they can offer and all that. So you're going to hear from the hierarchy himself, so you will know more about this company.
I'm welcoming you to Dabex Trading Company SAL, located in Yaoundé, Cameroon, at Marché Mendong, opposite Emi Money. You will find us on a story building, second floor, black and white tiles. I'm the general manager of Dabex Trading Company SAL. We are a real estate company, and we deal with the buying and selling of lands, the buying and selling of houses, and we also do with property management. That is, we get people's properties and we give them out for rent, collection of monies and giving them. And we are also dealing with construction. We do site plans for people who want to do construction. If you're based abroad or you cannot figure out how to do it, you contact our office and we will get the best engineers around town to get you what you want at your taste. We are also into agriculture. That is, we get to buy vast lands in and out of town. Those that are a little bit further away from town, we put them up for agricultural purposes in a bit to just get to share with those who don't have, and neighboring countries, like supply them with perishables. We even intend to export to international countries. So we also will be dealing with timber, which we are actually in the process of getting the documents ready. So that is for agriculture. And we are a conglomerate company. We have other services in the company, like ticketing. We actually sell and issue tickets for people who want to travel around the world. And we also, at best prices anyway, lowest prices on all the classes that you want. And we also do insurance. We insure vehicles, travelers in and out of the country, and we also sell used cars. That we have companies out there that they contact us and we market these products for them. And we also give you any car part that you need. If you have a car that's been standing down for some time and you need it repaired, you can just pick the one part and you get it to us. We have it fixed for you directly from the company that your car is coming from. So as a service company, we think our services are the best. We do with, if you need a house for rental purposes, a studio, a room, an apartment, a villa, a combo need, you can name it. We are always there to give you. We own buildings of our own. We also are aiding others, property owners who come to us to market them for them. And we do control the properties, make sure we safeguard our tenants that we put in each property, and make sure we get tenants to respect tenancy agreement between landlords and tenants, and we bridge that gap of headache lockerheads with most tenants and landlords. And we are also dealing with, when it comes to real estate, we work hand in gloves with most people who have lands around town to sell. You come to us, we have a procedure how we put in place, how we want to sell our properties. We make sure if you want to buy a land that does not belong to us and you want a land from a particular area, we can help you to give you that land. We have a procedure that we carry out. We go to the family concerned, we convoke them, sit them down and talk to them, make sure everyone is concerned before the sale of the land. That they give their go-ahead to the head of the family. If it is a joint property, we have an agreement with them, we have it written down, we legalize it to make sure they give their consent that this land is going out for sale. We try to avoid that idea of double sales of land and getting people knocking their heads because they bought lands and this, that. And at that level, we step up to the quarter head, which is also of that quarter. We make sure we consult with him to give us a background story of the property that we are going to acquire, or for ourselves, DABEX, or for our customers, which in it they have to sign a document to make sure that they actually approve of the land being free to be marketed. And in which case we handle sales. Some in our office, we have a conference room that we do for sales for lands that are actually in our names. But if they're for lands that we are helping people sell them, we bring them to the notaries. We bring them to public, to the government, to make sure that they are aware and they sign everything and according to the law. But there are a number of procedures that we do take in position too. If we are selling out a titled land, of course, we don't only embark on local search. We have to go up to the level of the cadastre, that's where they do land titles, to make sure we investigate how and what the land is made up of. Has this land been mortgaged for borrowing to do one or two purposes? Because some people, they borrowed lands and then they get to sell that land to other people. So we find out, get a background story, we meet up with the neighbors of a particular land that we want to sell to ensure that there is no hidden story with concerning that land. And we are also involved in buying and selling of houses. We can buy a house, an uncompleted house, we complete it and sell it. You can come to us with your uncompleted house, or you've come short of budget, and we will be able to finance it for you to make sure that you get to your finished stage, what you dreamt of your house. And then we can control it for some time. We bring in tenants, we control it for a number of years or a number of months based on how much we put in. And then we eventually give you the house at the end of when we have recovered our money and a bit of interest, to make sure we also not work for nothing. And when it comes to local rentals around the town, we have people who come to us who want to market their stores. We have like when a council set up a market or something, they come to us to market that stores, because they believe we have one of the best customer base system, because we have a good relationship with most of our clients, and we tend to put in tenants in most of these storehouses where people want to do commercial businesses. But we always work with clients' description. If you want a house or a store, you give us your description, you give us your budget and what you intend to do with the store, and then we will orientate you based on what we have and on the prices and on the quarter that you want. We always are delivering our services. We make sure we satisfy all our customers. And at the level of interns, as DABEX is concerned, we always are open to internships. Many students from far and near, they've come to us, as you can see from our album in the office, who want to study what we are made up of, how we come in for project management, come in for different purposes. We always accept those that we know they are in line with our services. We help them, aid them, prepare them for the job market tomorrow. So I think DABEX is a good place where if you want to learn more or do, it's a conglomerate. You can do many things in DABEX. You can learn how to do insurance. You can learn how to sell air tickets. You can learn how to actually do a construction or have a global idea how buildings are being done. You can learn how to control and own a house. You can learn how to do import and export. And at DABEX, we do financing. We finance projects. And to not forget, one of the most important aspects that DABEX does is land titles. If you have an estate, you have a hectares that you know your family, or if it's inheritance that you cannot actually do a land title, you can come to DABEX. We evaluate it, give you the cost and finance it. You can either pay us cash or you pay us with part of the land and so on. So there are so many ways. Just come to DABEX. At Dabex, we have a common say. Our slogan is Ask Dabex. So if you ask Dabex anything I know, we must satisfy you. We don't click on with our clients and they will let them go. Clients leave us and go, because when we are engaged on your file, we obviously deliver, and we make sure we have every of our information backed up for references. So if you are dealing with a Dabex agent or a Dabex worker, you just know that we have everything documented and on cloud, so much so that if we have an eventuality tomorrow, we'll be able to prove that we had a deal with you. So because we are very well and much that there are so many fake companies, fake people out there, like we are suffering already. We have a company who we have some guys out there who are already faking to be Dabex, like they get to create the same name as our Facebook name on Facebook. They are calling themselves Dabex Trading Company SL, which is not us. We are Dabex Trading Company SAL, and they've created Dabex Trading Company SL, and they want to portray, they are standing, they are fiagnating like they are us. So we want to distance ourselves that if you want to deal with any Dabex worker or any Dabex stuff, make sure you visit the head office in Yaoundé, because for now we are about creating sub branches. Like in upcoming weeks, we'll be opening a branch in Douala, and we'll open up another branch too in Betua. So we are just assuring you that if you come to Dabex, your questions will be solved, your questions will be answers, your problems will be solved. So thank you for visiting Dabex. I am called once more again Chitu Gustave. I've been into real estate from UAE. I relocated back to Cameroon, and this whole idea is put together by a young, gigantic, elegant young man who is based in Germany, Mr. Daba Bertrand, who is the CEO, and I'm acting as the expert on real estate and taking this company from one level to another. And with me here is one of the managing directors, who is also in Yaoundé here, working together to make sure that we take the company from one level to another. If you have any problem with construction, renting, getting a villa for your family, or getting anything done for you as land and housing is concerned, you feel free to come to Dabex. We'll be able to satisfy you and give you 100-fold satisfaction. Thank you very much.